Biafrans, be ready for the wars. Kanu'S job for Biafra is done and finished. Clem claims. There are a lot of powerful issues happening right now in Nigeria. A lot of issues in the news are pretty depressing. Just a few days ago, the president issued yet another order urging our security agencies to fight and defeat the bandits. Many no longer take the president seriously when it comes to putting down bandits and military headsmen. I don't even think his security chiefs takes him seriously, hence the pain continues. Right on the heels of the president's order, our so-called intelligence community, which by the way is not very intelligent, declared that the major tracking equipment deployed by them to go after kidnappers, bandits and Boko people had shut down. This is surprising given that a few weeks back, the same government intelligence community announced the interception and repatriation back to Nigeria of Nnamdi, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafran IPOB. The government had announced that the rearrest of Kanu was made possible by the collaborative intelligence efforts of both the Nigerian intelligence community and sister intelligence agencies outside the country. Thus far, it would appear that the key intelligence tracking equipment only gets active when the issue is about intercepting and dismantling IPOB, but shut down when it's about disrupting the business activities of bandits, Boko people, ISWAP, and military headsmen, all of whom are predominantly northern-based with a tilt to Islam. If you know, you know. For some time now, we are faced with high-level suppression and wars in our land. We have faced increased subjugation and oppression in our land. We have blood flowing without restraint in all parts of the country. We never envisaged we would live in such a time where killers will arise overnight to attack and wipe out a whole community, including women and children, while our security forces pose recce. We never contemplated living in a time when our mothers and daughters will suffer unspeakable harm, brutally raped and killed for no crime other than that they went to the forest to fetch wood or harvest crops for the season. The killers are not shielding their identity because in some cases they publicly owned up to the atrocities. A group called Yeti Allah Makban had addressed press conferences where they owned up to the killings for whatever reasons. Some governors on record paid protection money to the killers rather than put them down. They further empowered them with hundreds of utility vehicles and motorcycles. A state governor posed for selfish with armed bandits. An influential cleric was on camera sharing money with outlaws. The particular cleric was caught on mic inciting the bandits against Christians. He told them that it's Christian soldiers attacking them. In other words, our Muslim soldiers are buddies with the Boko people, chumist with the bandit, and in bed with the killer herdsmen. Yet no one is arrested and no one is prosecuted. The killings go on without fear of consequences. One thing will settle the crisis going on in our land. One thing will settle the mistake of this regime, and that is in number 2023. The regime has squandered every opportunity to unite the people when unity matters most. The failure of the government to protect citizens created heroes like Nnamdi. He established Eastern Security Network to keep the Southeast forest safe from the menace of military headsmen. By doing so, he made powerful enemies from within his people and outside. He viewed the political class with extreme prejudice and made no pretense about his lawlessness for that lethargy, corruption, incompetence, and ineptitude. He called them out as sellouts, saboteurs, Fulani slaves, intellectuals, and all sorts. The elites held him in contempt and lived in fear of him, just like they dread him. He dreads them too. Kanu was also Buhari's biggest nightmare and chief tormentor. He promoted the conspiracy theory that Buhari was dead, that the person occupying the presidential villa is not Buhari but an impostor, a certain Jubril from Sudan. He indeed put the president in a very awkward position. In fact, President Buhari became the first and only president to declare to his country and to the outside world that he is not a clone, that he is very much alive, and that he was not a Jubril from Sudan. Nnamdi Kanu has finished the race. I want to agree with Sir Clem. I said something 3 days ago that the trial of Mas Nnamdi Kanu is what will bring Biafran into actualization. Is what will bring Biafran into reality. Is what will make Biafran to come to pass. That is what has just been revealed right now. Look at, if you listen to what Sir Clem have just said, there is facts in it. This administration is full of deceit. They put up a monitoring engine to monitor Boko people coming in and going out of the country. When it comes to the bandits, this monitoring machine will go off. But when it comes to IPOP members, this monitoring machine will come up. Talking about the southeast, during the open grazing, when the Fulani herdsmen are still very much allowed to be in the southeast, if you remember vividly, when it comes to issues concerning killing of the herdsmen, you will see the president will be on his feet, lamenting, shouting, noising, leave them alone, they are innocent. But when it comes to the killing of the IPOP members or the Igbos, the president will play a complete face-off, as if he knows nothing that is happening. Nnamdi Kanu has finished the race. Biafran is actualized. Why don't we just wait until 26th of July? Then we understand what we are actually talking about. Okay? So please, my dear viewers, let's hear you and know what you have to say about this. Please, don't forget to leave your comments below the comment box. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.